Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2024 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams. From weird, unidentified creatures to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year. So grab your maximum fear coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2024. This video was just released on June 22nd, 2024, so just the other day, and it hasn't been seen by many at all, only garnering a few thousand views. The exclusive video comes from a trail camera placed in the woods. It was placed to monitor a hunter's feeding area and to watch the wildlife that comes by. But at around 2 in the morning, it captured something that sent chills down the hunter's spine. First, a little girl in a straggly white dress walks quickly into frame and sits down. Then she quickly stands up again and jogs away as something seems to be following her. A white shadowy presence lurks behind, but becomes more defined as it gets closer and closer to the trail camera. The way it crawls around on the ground doesn't seem human. Its face seems to be featureless except its glowing eyes. It has long dark hair and seems to be wearing a white robe. Everything about this encounter is downright unsettling, and the camera owner still has no clue what to make of it. Some are hypothesizing that this was a lost little girl being chased by a demonic presence. A jinn, to be specific. Jinns are malevolent spirits that come from the Muslim culture. They are said to be able to shapeshift and take on many different forms, including humans. So could both the little girl and the woman be jinns? Or what do you guys think is going on? Let me know in the comments down below. The following Bigfoot trail cam photo is brand new and it comes from Mossy Rock in Washington State. It was highlighted on February 28, 2024. Reportedly, a man who lives on a wooded property began to hear strange noises coming from behind his home in the woods. The noises became more and more persistent over time, being described as unidentifiable yelling and screeching sounds, also accompanied by lots of movement in the surrounding vegetation. This is when the man had enough and decided to set up a trail camera back where the noises were seeming to come from. Eventually, his picture-taking trail camera was triggered, and this is the photo that was captured. As you can see, a giant ape-like creature is seen. But this is obviously way too massive to be an ape. I mean, this thing looks like an ape on steroids. Its body is insanely muscular, from its chest to its arms to its shoulders. It's covered in dark black hair, but the hair seems to become lighter around the chest area. Zooming in on its face, it certainly does resemble a monkey, but something about it seems a little more human-like. The trail cam owner, along with viewers, think he captured a real Bigfoot this day, considering the otherworldly screeching and howling noises that Bigfoot is said to make, and the crazy movement in the woods along with this very close-up and clear photo. This is exactly why people are so convinced that this is real evidence here. Also, Mossy Rock, Washington is infamous for being a supposed Bigfoot hotspot. Many Bigfoot sightings and encounters come out of that area. Right at the beginning of 2024, this compelling trail cam video was released. A group of campers hiked and set up camp miles back into the woods. They came across a clearing and thought it would make a perfect spot for camp, but it turns out something else was staying there. The trail camera placed by the campers to keep an eye on their sight captured a huge unidentified creature lurking behind. It tries to blend in with the trees, but is still captured easily by the camera. It's covered from head to toe in dark hair. It has an exceptionally large domed head, a common characteristic of the infamous cryptid Bigfoot. And it just stands there peering at the campsite. Maybe the unsuspecting campers accidentally set up camp in the Bigfoot's territory. Experts are saying that the creature is an estimated 8 foot tall, debunking the human in a costume theory. So how else do you explain a giant 8 foot tall, hairy, bipedal creature in the woods? Is this really Bigfoot? Let me know in the comments down below. These unexplainable trail camera captures occurred throughout the day of September 6th, 2022. In order for you to truly understand the strangeness of these captures, I need to explain to you how a trail camera works. Trail cameras are triggered to snap photos or videos when 2 requirements are met: heat and motion. There must be enough heat to indicate to the camera that a living thing is there, and also motion as well. So it really takes a lot to set one of these cameras off. That being said, here's the man's account of what happened. His trail camera snapped about 100 photos throughout the day, but nothing at all was seen in any of them. How the heck was this trail camera being set off? Was some unseen force setting it off? It seems that's exactly what was going on, as after it got dark at 11:44 p.m., this is what is captured. After being set off all day for seemingly no reason, a very defined and ghostly looking orb is photographed in multiple shots, proving it really was there. Now, as you may know, it's said that orbs are signs of paranormal activity. And this one here looks particularly eerie. So could there have been some sort of ghost or unseen presence setting this camera off all day? Recently, on June 18th, 2024, a mysterious and deeply disturbing video was released to TikTok. Since its upload, it's been going very viral and freaking people out. It comes out of Kensington Metro Park in Michigan. A woman named Lindsay documented this strange encounter, along with several other witnesses along the shore. Take a look at her footage. Seen floating in the water is what looks like a human head, or potentially even the head of some unidentified humanoid creature. Lindsay stated, "The cops were on the loudspeaker telling everyone to get off the beach and out of the water. The creepiest part about the footage is the head never moves. It just drifts along with the current." Zooming in and enhancing the footage, this is what can be seen. A human-looking head with dark, sunken eyes and dark hair. And according to reports, the police ended up evacuating the entire park. By this time, they began an investigation, but only found an alligator in the water. They never found the strange floating head or whatever it was, making this so much more mysterious. Where could it have gone? A lot of witnesses who saw it for themselves also said that it looked strangely unhuman-like. Definitely one of the weirdest pieces of footage this year so far. In Silverpoint, Texas, a man named Daniel Whitehead had a run-in with a strange unknown creature. He was in the woods along a rocky trail when he spotted something moving along the other side of the path. Shocked, he pulled his phone out and immediately began recording. Here is his footage.
Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm afraid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can tell by his reaction that he's petrified, as we can easily make out a Sasquatch-like creature in the video. It is slightly blurry, but it's still a pretty solid video. We can see this bipedal and dark creature peering at him and moving around in a strange manner. As expected, many were skeptical of the video. However, what was pointed out most and is making people believe wholeheartedly is how long the being's arms are. As it reaches out here, it stretches out abnormally long, too long to be a human's arm. The top comment reads, "When that abnormally long arm stretched out to that tree, I knew it wasn't anyone in a suit. Awesome footage." Little context surrounds the following clip, however, it's really chilling. A man was out driving late one night when he began to hear howling noises coming from the distance. So he pulled over and began recording, expecting to see some coyotes or something, but suddenly something began banging on and shaking his truck, and he knew it wasn't coyotes. As I stated, something is banging and shaking the truck. And then it shows itself. Its eyes are distinctly reptilian. Snakes and alligators are known to have eyes like this, with a yellow surrounding and smaller pupils. But this obviously isn't an alligator or a snake. Its skin is tan and it seemingly has some straggly hair coming down onto its forehead. What is that strange creature? Many are calling this a goblin or werewolf because it's obviously not a creature of this world. A goblin is a small, terrifying-looking, mischievous creature that runs around causing havoc. Could this be what was happening here, as it even started shaking the man's truck and banging on it, trying to intimidate him? It's unclear, but it is clear that it's a creature not from Earth. The following quick clip comes from Yermo, a town in California. A woman named Atiana captured the following video. They don't typically get a lot of rain there in Yermo, but tonight it was storming hard. So Atiana decided to get a cool video of the lightning in the sky. But instead she caught something much more mysterious. Unexpectedly, as the lightning lit up the surrounding sky, we can make out what looks like a humongous flying creature within the clouds. We can see what look like wings and even legs as this dark figure flies upwards through the night sky. The newscaster states that he has never seen anything like this and has no idea what to make of it. Was this some sort of supernatural creature hidden within the storm? Or was it somehow just an illusion from the clouds? Now, I don't know about you guys, but this definitely doesn't look like any illusion to me. I mean, you can see the thing flying and almost flapping its wings. It seems pretty legit. I don't know, it's definitely puzzling. A Reddit user recently shared a strange video that is captivating many. The footage, taken from the uploader's Ring camera, appears to show a semi-transparent person walking along the front yard. It occurred at 2 a.m. As you could have predicted, this chilling video has sparked a myriad of debates and theories. When confronted with otherworldly evidence, especially when it comes to paranormal and ghostly topics, opinions typically diverge, and this piece of footage here is a great example. One side is leaning towards something otherworldly, whereas the other is leaning towards the scientific side, stating that it could have been the result of the camera's technology glitching or something. However, the grandmother, which is whose yard this took place in, strongly believes it's a ghost. She's 100% convinced this was something supernatural and she's very scared. However, her daughter isn't as convinced. She thinks it was just a person, even though it was very late at night and it wouldn't make sense for someone to be in her front yard at 2 in the morning, but she thinks it could potentially be an intruder trying to break into the home, and that's why they were out so late. Either way, ghostly entity or late night burglar, it's clear to us that they're up to no good, and it's a frightening situation regardless of the correct theory. Taking a look at a very strange UAP sighting coming from Germany. UAP stands for unidentified aerial phenomena, and that's definitely a great choice of words to describe this weird object. Take a look. Taken on April 14th, 2024, the footage doesn't make sense. It shows a strange, spiky, metallic-looking object flying through the sky. It's obvious to us that this is no earthly craft we're familiar with. Because of the strange shape and overall foreign look, people are guessing it's a UFO from another planet, perhaps a craft made by aliens. But others just don't know what to make of it. Let me know if any of you can make sense of this in the comments down below. The man in the following video is a professional snake show performer. He has countless years of experience handling the deadliest of snakes, mostly including the highly venomous King Cobra. And in this video he was handling the familiar King Cobra, but today's experience would be very unfamiliar for him. According to How to Survive on YouTube, cobras contain enough venom in only one single bite to kill 20 humans, and even an adult elephant. But despite this, the man still handles these snakes and risks his life. And as you could have guessed, as he did his routine, the snake was able to catch him off guard and bite him on the arm. He got him good, and within only minutes he stopped breathing. They rushed his unconscious and seemingly dead body to the hospital. And miraculously, he survived. He spent 3 days on life support, and now has strange burns all over his body as a result of the venom traveling through his bloodstream. Somehow this man survived this almost unsurvivable encounter, and he's certainly lucky to be alive. Late one evening, this trail camera would capture something you typically don't see on these cameras. Most of the time, trail cameras pick up deer, bears, coyotes, and other wildlife. And sometimes if you're unlucky or lucky, depending on how you view it, you'll capture unknown, scary creatures on them. But this one here didn't capture any of that. Take a guess what animal you think it's gonna capture. Okay, now that you've guessed, here's the footage. If you somehow guessed an owl, then you were right. It's just sitting there flapping its wings, then it turns and stares directly into the camera. Then it flies up onto the stump, giving us an even better shot. Its eyes are aglow and it seems to be unbothered by the presence of the trail camera. It's so cool to see what happens in nature when we're not around. And I'm sure this guy was very happy with his trail camera capture. Alright, I think it's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 2,000 likes for another one of these scary trail camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Maxwell Fear. You can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear YT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 14% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. Also, feel free to check out my special Maximum Fear coffee mugs and merchandise. They're in the description down below. And also feel free to check out my brand new second channel, More Maximum Fear, where I post other content. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.